Let me know if y'all can hear me now. This shit is I don't even. Let me know if y'all hear me. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, because that last line was giving me too many problems from the jump. Hey, Pat. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't even know where I left off. Because if I was going in and out, choppy or whatever, I don't even know, y'all. But but again, I don't know. Like I said, I don't come on this app to have any online wars with nobody because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck for real. Like it's never that deep to me. That's why y'all would never see me on here crying about who did what, who did to who, or who's wrong for what, who's right for what. I don't care because I know I'm grown and I do what I want. So what I like coming on here and telling other people do what they want. Now I can have my opinion about it like everybody else, but I'm not gonna be in my feelings about it. Like the fuck, I don't even. Hello, can y'all hear me now? Oh yeah, I see it. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but I did something. I don't know. I just did something. But yeah, what the fuck? What is that banner on my views banners? To summarize, I don't know fucking banner. Oh, I must have clicked on that. I don't want no damn banner. There we go. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Let me post this just in case. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm learning, D Dirty. I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. But yeah, I don't know. I calmed down now, but I was 38 height. Cause niggas be people out. I turn red. I turn red when I'm angry. That's why I can't. I don't allow myself to get angry over strangers online either. Like, for what? Because y'all probably would call me a devil or demon in real life. Because when I'm angry, I will spill blood and still sleep good at night. Shit. Okay, VQ, no problem. I ain't really drop it for a purpose, but if anyone to, that's fine. I ain't really. I just been think. I just this stuff like these make me think about because only when it comes to like I be ready to war in real life, especially over my baby. I turn green and my purple shorts come on real quick. And like I said, it make me go back thinking when I just wanted a career as a hit woman. Cause when you in that life, you can't have no family, so you ain't got nobody to worry about. You could hit your marks, go on your missions, and you ain't got to worry about shit. Like one of my favorite movies I used to watch with my grandmother, Colombiana. You see, her weakness is when they ended up taking out her family that she had left. She grew her strength from what they did to her dad, but then her uncle took her in and her grandmother in Chicago, and then they found her weakness. Yeah, they found her weakness. But you ain't gonna tell me I can't take my baby to the range because I I like firearms. I like firearms since I was a kid. That's why I wasn't one of those kids that was out there doing reckless shit with firearms. Because my daddy introduced me to them from a little girl, and I knew what they were for. It wasn't to show off or just play with people. Y'all want to know something about me too? I done been in shootouts with Popo with the N. Well, I don't know if they was D's. They was D's at the time, and I ain't never. They left me alone. Let me tell you, the '90s in New York City was a crazy time because there was no authority, right? There was nobody you could trust as far as the criminal system because all the police, everybody was crooked too. And that was an era of Giuliani. People give Giuliani like people don't know about it. Oh, Giuliani cleaned out the Italian mobs. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Uh, Giuliani was part of his own damn mob, and he used his position in power to take down his ops. Cause they was fighting over the fucking garbage truck industry. They was fighting over blocks too. It's the same fucking way as people that's not in law enforcement or in politics. And we had to hold our own. We had to hold our own blocks down. That's why when niggas be going online talking about, oh, yeah, I don't like police, but when you call, you gonna need them for something. Who you talking to? I've been taught not to call police all my life. And look what's going on today. People call police and they the ones getting popped. I wasn't raised to call them. What they gonna do for me? What the fuck can they do for me? If my life was threatened, you think I worry about police? Two strangers who's gonna pop up and they don't even know what's going on, so it's gonna take them time to analyze the situation, understand who's the threat. I'm not putting my life in other people's hands. Are you fucking crazy? Everybody was born with the right to defend themselves. That's a natural birthright. So why the fuck would I depend on police? And they gotta come to a scene and evaluate before they. Nigga, we popping off at each other already. What you gonna do to help me? And when you come to the scene, who gonna tell me you gonna automatically be on my side? So what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. I grew up in a time we was at war with police. That's where most of my trauma come from. Having a fucking war with police and fucking politicians and shit like that. I don't trust these niggas. I was, man, when pills started getting crazy and I was in my pill lane, nigga, it was whole politicians I was out here working with pills that was giving me all the spots to pick up pills. I'm working with dirty doctors and all, getting pills. I made so much money off of pills. That's why I'm comfortable for life. I don't trust these you don't fucking trust strangers with your life. These people dirty ass too. They just got a job. They got a title next to their name. Like they don't know. My family been beefing with police since the 80s. We've been beefing with police since the 80s. So I don't know what the fuck people talk all the way to the point where in 2001 they tried to set my cousin up. They threw him in jail, put a body on him he didn't commit, and they threw him in the jail with the opposite gang, hoping they end his life in the jail. They did the same thing to my brother. Who the fuck who y'all talking to? That's why whenever I got locked the police, my mom and dad ran to the station so they couldn't play with me. And I knew one time my parents had to run to the station and the nigga was so mad because I was also taught not to talk to police. If you in police custody, you don't talk. It's nothing to talk about. Let them say whatever the fuck they want. They gonna try to beat you in your head, reverse psychology and all that shit to get you to talk. And it's right there in the rights. Anything that you say can and will be used against you. Can and will be. That's why it's important to be fucking literate. That's why it's important to be fucking literate. Because it's more than just reading. It's about understanding what you hear and what you said and what's being said. Yeah, this detective one time wanted to throw me in lineups, talking about I was wanted for 9 other robberies. What 9 other robberies, nigga? Cause I ain't even this robbery. This boy I targeted this boy for a reason. I don't go around robbing people, but I definitely target that nigga. I sure did. His pussy ass went to police, but that was my fault. So I ain't gonna be mad at it. But you ain't gonna throw me in a lineup for people to point me out for shit I ain't do. That was not gonna happen. Cause I wasn't wanted for no fucking 9 other robberies. Are you crazy? The fuck out of here. Just so you could tell niggas come point me out? No. You can't just cause it's not other robberies that you can't solve, you gonna throw me in there? No, you're not. And remember, y'all, I'm from Harlem. So everybody knows Century Park 5, even the history of Century Park itself is dirty. Remember that was a black village. And when people started seeing all them black people, them homeless people around Times Square, it's because those people, that was their home area. That's all they knew. The Rockefellers paid NYPD to clear that whole area out, that black village. And a lot of those back in the early 1900s, when they say oh it was a whole bunch of black homeless people all strung out, they didn't know where to go. They don't. The city was under development. Their village was all they knew. And the Rockefellers paid. A lot of them don't know where their family fucking went. Yeah, you got even. I'm a nurse too. I don't even like fucking a lot of these nurses. A lot of these are incompetent. They ain't got no fucking patience. They lazy. Why come to work if you don't feel like doing it? Cause you need money, bitch. Go do something for your else for your money then. Cause why be a fucking nurse if you can't be a nurse for real? Cause it's not just about the title. And it's not about the pay. That's why I'm leaving nursing because let me tell you. I remember a few years ago, motherfuckers just tell me I take too long giving out meds to my patients. How I take too long? If my job is done by the end of my shift and they get their medication on time, just because I'm not like y'all, I don't rush to pop pills and just pop it in their mouth and leave. I actually sit and talk to them. Oh, what you doing with them? I'm talking to them. They want to fucking talk. And I'm not one of those nurses to force any medicine down your throat. Oh, you don't want to take it? I'm not gonna force you, but just tell me why so I can understand. And if they saying it able to tell me, oh, it make me feel like this, or I feel like I don't need it right now because my blood pressure, any reason, I'm not forcing them to take shit. Cause you know that's how you deal with people. Your job is not to be a fucking oppressor, no matter what your fucking title is. You ain't no fuck. I ain't no fucking oppressor. And I think that's what's wrong with me, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I think I'm born in a time I'm not supposed to be in, or my spirit is stuck in a time that I don't want to get past because I have a big anti-oppression spirit about me, like, and that goes with anything in life. And I know my ancestors were freedom fighters on both sides of my family. My family were freedom fighters, and I feel like that's a problem I have. I always felt like I was born in the wrong time because all these fucking rules that society got and norms, I don't give a fuck about it. Now, I would like to know, I would study how the old people did things. I prefer the way they did things because they wasn't soft, they wasn't emotional, they was logical, and they was theoretical in how they move, step by step, step by step. So once somebody shake you off, once when you got one move going, you get a second. If somebody can shake you off from you moving step by step on what you plan to do, then you weak, and you need to fix that. Cause you're not gonna press me about shit that I do. You're not gonna press me about how I choose to raise my child in society. My child's not gonna be a fucking robot to society. I wasn't raised to be a robot to society either. And everybody know that. Everybody used to call me MO when I was a kid. MO just a slang term for out your mind. So instead of saying out your mind, people say MO. People used to call me MO or bugged out. Cause I never gave a fuck about how nobody feel. And you can't tell on me to my parents. My parents know who I am. So you go tell them whatever you want. My parents know who I am. Now I have an extremely violent side to me, but I'm extremely nice also. I'm not extremely violent for no reason though. Hey, wait, and that's another thing. When niggas get on here and not talking all this trauma, my childhood trauma don't come from my family. My childhood trauma come from my fucking environment. It comes from my environment. So you think I'm gonna grow up and think certain shit is normal just because I was aware that it happened? No, because as a kid, I know what's supposed to happen to me, and as an adult, I know it's not supposed to happen to nobody. And then if you go through it, and there's ways to go about getting over things. You don't pass down anger and shit to your kids. You don't pass down anger just like you don't pass down stress to your kids. That shit you deal with on your own. You don't pass that shit down to nobody. You don't put that shit on nobody but yourself. And you transmute it yourself because that's your energy you hold in. So you transmute it into something else. That's your job, not to pass it on to somebody else. And that's why I keep telling y'all, like, listen, I'm used to a different type of man, a different type of environment, and different type of dudes. Like, I don't date Pooh. I don't date Pookie. I don't date. Like I said, I don't date the workers. I don't date the workers. I don't date dysfunctional people because I'm very big on when I'm cool with somebody, I want to know your upbringing because I'm gonna study your whole life. I'm gonna study your sexuality and everything about you, your family dynamic, everything. What triggers you, what don't trigger you. That's just how I am naturally. I analyze people through conversation and being in their company. That's just how I am. No, I don't do no fucking. I don't do no fucking pookie. That's why I be talking. Oh, because you've had a man that did this for you before. You had men. No, I don't. Because guess what? First of all, them type of niggas is scared of me. To be honest, they know they can't play with me. Even a few dudes I dated, right? I know they like. I know they hit women, but they ain't hit me. They ain't hit me, so I don't care because I'm not one of that condone abuse. But I'm all for if a man hit a woman, if a woman hit a man can hit a woman back. Depending on the situation. Now, abuse is something totally different. So I don't. Even if I see say like a man, they say, "Oh, he hit women. That nigga beat that bitch up before." I ain't worried about it. He ain't gonna beat me up. So what the fuck I'm worried about it for? He can't abuse me. Now, if I find out he was abusive, of course I'm not gonna deal with him. But I found out he hit a woman before or something and got caught up. I don't care, cause it ain't gonna be me. My baby father even said he know he not gonna play with me, cause I'm gonna take it to war. I'm gonna have. Let me tell you something. A lot of dudes know who I know. They know who I know and what I know. This is why I don't like meeting new men in different environments. Also, because they can't figure me out. They don't understand me. They don't understand me and my background and my upbringing. Cause I was born into a family of we don't give a fuck. If one war, all war. And we just know the right people. So that's why when niggas talk about YouTube beef and shit like that, that shit is corny to me. I don't get in real I don't care about what's going on in YouTube. You think I care? Cause in real life I know how I am. And like I said, I ain't no advocate for nothing. So in real life, you my enemy. I don't give a fuck if I see you with your child. I don't give a fuck I see you with your Grammy. If you the target, you the fucking target. And it's just as simple as that. If you the target, you the target. It depends on the extent of what you the target for. But, that just is what it is. If once certain people you can't get me mad to get me care about nothing. Once you get me to a place where I feel like I got a problem with you, don't get me to care about nothing that revolves around you. Don't get me to care about nothing that revolves around you, your life, nothing. Because I don't care. You should have never trespassed against me. Because I don't trespass against other people. I don't go trespassing against other people and do shit to them. This is why I stay to myself most of the time. But if once you start poking, you can poke all you want. Because I'm gonna let you think. I'm gonna let you think and feel whatever. You think you get away with something. But then when I show who I really am, niggas say, "Oh, you taking it too far." Okay, so why you ain't leave me alone when I was quiet? Why you ain't leave me alone when I was in my own lane? You was looking for me. If you kept poking me, you was looking for me to come out. What the fuck you mean? Hey Black Diamond, sorry, yeah, let me see this comment. I'm just I made a choice, oops, to go ahead and have a baby on my daughter's after studying his family. They aren't perfect, but at least I know. Right, you study the family. Oh, excuse me, right, Plat. I mean, yeah, sometimes, and don't get me wrong, like I've been caught up in situations where it was just dudes. We just had a sexual relationship, and you be like, damn, shit happened. But still, at the same time, even as I get older, I'm not thirsty to have casual sex like that no more. Cause it's like I see, like, to even have casual sex with somebody. First of all, niggas act thirsty. They get addicted to you. They get attached, and then it becomes something else more than what you said, what y'all agreed on. You go in and say, "Oh, we just gonna be fuck buddies, right? No jealousy, no titles, no nothing." But then next thing you know, you going over to their house. All right, let me go, cause I don't want them coming to my house, right? So I'm gonna go to your house, get over. Oh, you spending the night? No, I'm not spending the night, nigga. I got my own bed and my own house to go to. What the fuck? Then it become the calls. Where you at? What you doing? Like, so it ain't, to me. It ain't even worth it no more. If I know who to call when I need something done. It's simple as that. And that, I don't know if y'all heard me earlier, because that's what I was saying. Like, even growing up, right? I didn't date a lot of black boys for a reason. Was some of them attractive? Yeah, to me, but I'm not. Overall, I'm not attracted to dark skin. Period. You got to be brown and light skin for me to like you, right? To be attracted to you. But then, if I'm so cool, right? You got to realize I'm growing up, and I'm learning the game from Albanians and Russians and Jews and whatever, right? And they way more organized, unfortunately, than most black groups, right? And I don't even know what to call it when I say groups. And they call it organized crime or whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all know what I mean. I don't know how to say it, but certain groups. So as I'm growing up, right, I know my skill, and these older men, they know I'm special in certain skills because I showed these skills since I was young. And let me tell you something, right? They used to call me the baby face, the K word, because I would just niggas had no. I was so suspenseful, and I had such a young looking face, but nobody could tell. Like, nobody could read me. Nobody could tell why I was caught up in stuff. Like, they were like, "Oh, what she did?" Like, when always police targeting me and shit, because I used to be able to do stuff in plain sight. But of course, when people start hearing your name so much, they gonna pay attention this way. But I used to get away with stuff in plain sight just because people used to say I had a baby face. I looked so young. But when it came to me, like in boys now, how does it look, right? I got this much respect from these other groups of men, and then I bring my skill and myself to the groups to the blacks. The blacks is still working for these other groups of men. So why the fuck would I want the blacks, the workers? Why would I want to date the workers? And I'm directly under the other groups of men who teaching me all that they know and they skill, and they paying me good. So why would I come there and date one of the workers? And I'm not dating them over there either, because I don't swirl. I don't go outside my race. So that was my issue. You go in the Latino communities, they're a little more organized too. And that's what I was attracted to. So that's why I like Latino men. That's how it ended up for me. Just because of my life, my upbringing. So why would I want the workers, the black guys, when I'm cool with the bosses? I'm already plugged into them better than the black guys who's working for them. Because they gotta pay these dudes that's giving me the game for free. They gotta pay them. They work for them. And they spoon feeding the black workers. So why would I play myself? That's like demoting myself. That's like demoting myself. That's like if you know you need something done, who you think gonna do a cleaner job? It's not gonna be the workers. It's gonna be the niggas in charge. So why would I want the workers? What the workers do for me? Then at the same time, the workers don't stick to their family. They make babies and leave them. They do shit like that. Why the fuck I want the workers? Now the other guys, they ain't perfect men either, but they gonna take care of their home first and foremost. So why would I subject myself to that? You crazy? I know how to pick fucking men. I know how to pick fucking men. I know who my daddy was. I know who I am. So why the fuck would I? Why would I even play myself and pick some whack ass nigga with no education, no skill, no connects? Get the fuck out of here. Abusive, got issues. For what? Cause that's gonna land me in jail. I don't like being around those type of people. They make those people. They will make you. They will put you in a situation fast. So it's like you gonna have to react to say, listen, this nigga gonna make me end up in jail. Niggas is snitches. From little cases I had, even hanging out with certain black dudes I grew up with, and I was putting them on game. I was putting them on game through me. I wouldn't bring them to the people I know. I never expose who I know to my friends. And then when my friends get in trouble, they snitching. So why would I? So why would I want them niggas for myself? And they already showing me they can't even make themselves. They can't even help themselves to get in a good place. These niggas already getting caught, or they talk too much in general. Niggas talk too much. Niggas is reckless. What the fuck I want to deal with them for? Just to get me jammed up? You know when I was locked up, how many girls? Most of the time, most when you go in a female jail, almost 80% of the women are there because of that, because of guys, because of either taking a charge for a guy or they was with a guy and got jammed up with a guy or some dumb shit that they wasn't supposed to be there for. Cause a real nigga that care about you, he not gonna compromise his girl. He is not gonna compromise his girl. But these dumb bitches think it's cool to take charges for niggas and all that. Is you not me? Are you stupid? Not me. I'm the princess, bitch. The princess is not supposed to be taking anything for no nigga. So that's just how I view things. So that's why I like what I like. I know who I like, and I know where to find them. Y'all fucking crazy on here. That's why I would never expose my whole life. Like, I know how to spoon feed people information, and let you think you know more to figure out more than you think you could figure out about me. You already have no idea of who I am and where I come from and my bloodline. I know these things. That's why I don't. That's why I don't care what people say on the internet. You could call me heartless. You could call me whatever cold. I done heard it all before. I still don't care. Because at the same time, just like earth, just like any living thing, with the lightness is the darkness. I know how to balance myself. Yeah, most light skinned girls do like dark skins. And most, yeah. I'm not yeah, I'm the light skinned girl who don't like dark skins. Yeah. My friend's father girlfriend took a, yeah, taking drug charges for niggas and all that. What kind of nigga let you sit in jail for them? Not me, nigga. You crazy? I wish a nigga would we get. Let me tell you, I used to mess with this other nigga all the time. And at times, I didn't even know he was protecting me in certain ways until much later. And I had to make everything. His man made everything made sense to me. So I was like, oh shit. But he left me in the dark. I don't like being left in the dark about nothing. If you got me in a situation, I'm in an environment and I don't know what's going on, and there's shit going on that I don't know what's going on. Don't leave me in the dark if you fuck with me. Don't leave me in the dark. He left me in the dark, and that's why I was mad at him. Like, don't leave me. You could tell me because you know I ain't gonna run out. I ain't gonna blow up nothing. But at least tell me so I'm aware too, nigga. Just in case you need an extra set of eyes. Just in case you need an extra set of eyes, nigga. But I guess he wanted to be the man and protecting role, whatever. But that shit made me fed up. It's like you had me in situations I didn't know I was in, and you talking about you was protecting me. She said, "I don't like the lights no more." Listen, I've never been attracted. Even I like dark Latinos, but they can't be too dark. Brown, brown is the first. Like, let's see who brown on here. Marcus. Marcus is like the darkest I'll go. I've been with darker men before. You know, trying to go outside my standards sometimes, and it's just like no, it don't make no sense for me to go outside my standards, and then you get the same results. So at least let me get something I really like. The fuck, I'm not attracted. Just like I'm attracted to big guys. Some people feel like, oh, you shouldn't be attracted. You a big girl, you attracted to big guys. Yep, yep. I very much am. I like the big guys, bitch. If I see a handsome big guy over a handsome skinny guy, I'm always gonna pick the handsome bigger guy. Yes, the fuck I am. It's usually the skinny guys that pursue me. That's what's up, Miss D. I mean, I'm starting to like regular too. That's why I like the nigga I'm with because I mean he ain't. I can't say he not flat. He like nice cars and he drive nice cars, but as far as everything else, he don't care about all that. And I'm at that point too. I'm at that point too where because I was always known to have money. Like my older friends used to ask me for money in junior high school. Like, yo, you got it, yo, give me this, give me. That. I'm like, nigga, you better go put in some work. You got working papers. You better go find you a job or some shit. The fuck always asking me for money? That's because I was always known for giving out shit for helping people and be natural. Oh, I hate when I get acne, but I found the right products for me now. So anytime I catch a blemish, I usually only get acne around when my period anyway coming. Yep. I ain't selling neither. Yeah, I ain't taking shit. You gonna have to if it ain't me, if it ain't my charge, nah. And that's why I was mad when I got caught up with that robbery charge in a way because one of the dudes I got caught with, that nigga started talking instantly. And he messed up my case. Cause I'm like, nigga, I would have fought this out. Because we ain't really get what we came there for anyway. Them niggas just called the police on us because they was mad. I whooped their ass and I'm a girl. And because the girl they with, I used to spank her. I used to spank her, her sister, and her mom's almost every day for walking through my block. So she brought those two niggas through my block and I spanked them. But I knew what they was carrying. So the boy that was carrying the bag got away. And that's because the niggas I was with. This is why I be telling. I don't need to move with people. I know how to move by myself and don't get caught. Cause you try to plan shit with certain niggas. Again, black dudes. Most of them, they don't know how to do shit right. They don't know how to do shit right. Then you get caught, you the first one talking. No, nigga, they supposed to prove the case against us. You don't help them. Shut the fuck up. But good thing my parents came to get me though. They was trying to throw me in a lineup and trying to get me thrown under the jail. For real. Talking about 9 more robberies. You ain't put me in no lineup, bitch. Cause I wasn't around nowhere near for no 9 other robberies you got unsolved, bitch. And you ain't putting them on me, bitch. Mm-hmm. Miss D, that's usually my rotation to be honest, right? When I leave a relationship, and I had to stop doing this, I would finally give a guy a chance that been pursuing me for years. But I told myself I ain't doing that shit no. I just listen, yeah. I keep the same rotation. If I don't know you, I ain't got time to meet new people, new dudes, and let them learn me, know my bad side, my good side, and all that. Like if you don't know me, or you don't know about me, I really don't be interested for real, for real. Cause I ain't got time to explain who I am. Cause I ain't your average woman. I never been a girl that fit in with other girls. I never been that girl. Yep. Yes, they will use your words against you. I wear a little make. I wear No, I just like my nice. I like to keep my nails done. My nails grow long, but they get too long for me. I don't like how they feel, so I would shave them down a little bit and get a square nail. I just like basic nails. My French manicure and pedicure. I get my little Swarovski crystals, or sometimes I like a little glitter polish. That's it. I don't really wear colors and all those designs. I'm very basic, and I like my lip gloss. I'll use some lip tints and lipstick sometimes, depending what I'm wearing. I only wore when I was little, and I probably don't like makeup because I'm traumatized. I used to be in beauty pageants as a kid, and those I used to hate my mom sitting there every day. Somebody putting makeup on my damn face, painting my whole face with makeup. So when I got older, I was like, I don't even want to bother with that stuff. And I keep my eyebrows clean. I used to keep my eyebrows so sharp. But then I lost my eye. When I lost my left eye, I couldn't do my eyebrows no more. I had to start going to other people because it's like, well, one eye now, I can only focus on getting one eyebrow done right. I can't really see the other brow properly. It's just annoying. My daughter love makeup though. My daughter, but she don't like heavy makeup. She like the eye stuff. Well, I guess it's age appropriate. She don't do too much for her age. I guess it makes sense. I only wore a full face of makeup when I was on TV. Of course, they put makeup on you to be on TV. When I was a kid in beauty pageants, and 2 times I was in a wedding. That's the only time. How old was I when I lost my eye? I was 18. I was 18. I remember even growing up, my mother used to always have to put makeup on the go outside. My father fussing, you gotta put on makeup just to go to the store? Come on. Come on. You gotta put on makeup just to go get milk? That nigga used to be frustrated. But one thing my mom and dad did though, they pick hairstyles together. Whenever my mom would like pick a new hairstyle, I used to see them talking about it. He used to be like, I want that hairstyle on you. Or, you could try that one. I like that one. Or whenever she went to dye her hair, my father did not like My mother didn't like her own hair color anyway. She had like a sandy brown hair color, but she liked it brown brown. But I think he didn't like the black. Yeah, he didn't like her hair black. She died. She tried the black one time. My father always said, "You better not do black again. Don't ever put your hair in black." Y'all, Wade think my daddy innocent, y'all. Cause I was talking to Wade on the phone about something. He's like, "Yeah, cause you know your father too." I say, My father is not a good example. My father cursed everybody out. He'll curse your kids out, your grandmother out. He don't care. And don't let no little gay boy come around him and be sassy around my dad. He gonna curse you the fuck out and tell you go get whoever you want. But I, y'all know what I want to get done. I want to try the what is it called? The microblading, the eyebrow thing. I've been trying. I would want to do that for like a few years now. But I need to know somebody with good results. Like I just don't want to pick up plans. What's good? What's good? Applied pressure. How you doing? What up? Yeah. So my dad is. I don't know. Wait. Call. I think that's who messed up my last live. He had tried to call, and the call came through. I don't know how. My phone is on do not disturb. But I ain't no makeup girly. That's what's up. Applied pressure. Have a happy holidays too. I don't know if you celebrate them or not, but enjoy your holiday season, my guy. Feel me? Yeah. My daughter just sent me some damn Jordans she want. Some Gamma 11s. I'm so mad because I have these 11s in Florida and it's fucking. I forgot where I was at. I left my car in Florida and I left at an address that I am not attached to. And I forgot I had changed my bank card in Florida. So, um, my car payments when I used to lease my car, the car payments automatically came out my car. I ain't never really bought my car, but I had changed my car and I must have missed like a payment or two. And these the Florida people and I had so much stuff in my trunk in my car, including my Gamma 11s. I had so many of my Jordans in there, and this tow truck they came and took my car, so I had to come flying to Florida. Call them. They said they hold your car for like 11 days. I got there before 11 days. My car was gone. I said, "This ain't right. Something ain't right." When I finally went to the place, I think the place is Apopka, Florida. My car was clean, empty. I said, "These niggas stole everything." And I said, "I knew it because I was here before 11 days," and they said they already shipped it out to another place. First of all, don't fucking play with me. No lie, y'all. I'm telling you. And I exposed them on Facebook. Like, yo, this tow is called MC. So I exposed them on Facebook, right? And I went to the courthouse to put liens against their company. Because I told them motherfuckers, y'all better bring back my shit. Or y'all better write me a check for a couple of grand. Because I had mad new shit in my car. And when I put them on Facebook, so many people reached out to me. Was like, yeah, I think they drug addicts because they took my prescription meds. Like mad people was telling me like that they gotta be a family of drug addicts. Like that's all they do is steal out people cars. Yeah, I shut them bitches down. I don't know if they try to change the name of the company, but yeah, I apply pressure on them bitches. Yep, cause they fuck with the right one. I don't like no thief, y'all. I don't like no thief. I really that's one thing I hate too. I don't like no fucking thief. Nah, girl, I'm blind dirty. It's because the peripheral is not like if I do the one eyebrow, I can't explain it. It messes. You know what it is? It messes up my vision. That because my eyeball and my dead eye still try to focuses with my eye that can see, and it throws everything off. So when I close my eye now, that don't work, so it don't focus. It's harder to see. I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird phenomenon. I can't explain it. But yeah, I don't like thieves. I be like, listen, bring back the code. Cut off a finger or something every time they steal from you. I do not like a thief. I do not. I gotta finish watching this video, y'all. These men dressed up as UPS men executed this whole family for fucking petty change. And look who it was. Look who it was the Pookies. It wasn't the gangsters. It's difference between, a street nigga and a real gangster. These niggas ain't no gangsters. These niggas ain't no fucking gangsters. Y'all niggas just loudmouth hoes in packs. Y'all talk too much. Y'all talk too fucking much. I hate a chatty ass nigga too. That's how you know you can't trust a nigga when they talk too much. Don't come telling me people business, cause now I can't trust you, bitch, cause you talk too much. Why you telling me other people business? Yeah, I got insecure when I first lost my eye. I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do? Cause after the first surgery, I regained a little vision back, but I was just so mad because at that time I was riding motorcycles, and it was hard for me to adjust. Like I was scared to drive big cars, just because I wasn't used to not having that peripheral vision. I had that all my life. I even got offered a MTA job with New York City driving the bus, and I don't know if y'all ever saw these big ass buses in New York City, but at that time they just made the buses extra big with the flexible thing in the middle. So it's like you driving a fucking either a trailer or two buses in one. So I even declined the job offer to be a city bus driver because I was not confident at that point in my life with one eye. I wasn't riding my bikes at the time. I wasn't driving big cars. That's why if y'all see that picture I had, my little BMW, that was my favorite car because it was so little. And I could squeeze it anywhere and I could just speed off anywhere, dip anywhere with it. And the mirrors worked with my vision. Like the size of the mirrors was perfect where it just aligned with my vision. That's why I love that little BMW. Except on a windy day, y'all. That windy day felt like that BMW felt like used to be about to be lifted off the floor. I'm like, this shit made out of cotton. What the fuck? Yeah, niggas be offering you information, and sometimes I'll be wanting no information because I be wanting to hear what you gotta say. Because I record shit, but when you telling me other people business, nah, nah. Yes, my baby was cute, and I had planned on put. I had some parts and stuff to hook up to it. My father crashed my BMW. I was so tight. My father definitely crashed my BMW. He wrecked the whole front. And then my brother had nerve to tell my father, "Oh, tell her to keep it in the backyard till when I come home." Cause my brother was in jail at the time. He's in the feds. I'm like, nigga. I'm telling my brother. My brother never really drove little cars, so I'm telling him you. And he a big nigga. And he a big nigga with a bad leg. I'm like, nigga, your big ass don't belong in no 3 Series. I'm sorry, I don't feel like no man should be driving a 3 Series. That just is awkward to me. That's just weird. The fuck a big grown ass man doing in a 3 Series. I don't care what size you are as a man. Don't be in no 3 Series. That's it. Yo, big ass. I say, nigga, get rid of this car. He told me he's gonna fix it up. I'm like, nigga, your big ass don't belong in no fucking little ass car. So I don't know what you think this is. That's why my brother, for what I got him a 70th anniversary uh, a Jeep Cherokee to start off with. So that was my welcome home gift to him, a Jeep Cherokee. Cause he like my brother is kind of different from me. Like he like more American cars than I do for some reason. He like Durangos. He like Suburbans. He like those type of shits. Like my poor aunt said, "Who's on the phone talking to her?" She said she just chatting with us on the TV. On I can't, I can't because she's trying to figure out how. She's trying to figure out how we chatting. Yeah, crazy story. I got a crazy story, y'all. I don't know. Did I tell the story before? But y'all know I deal with spirits and stuff, right? So I had what we call a misa, which is Spanish word for mass. You know how they have mass on like this time of year we have ritual misas around Christmas and New Year's. So this one spirit came down and he was talking shit like basically saying that we need to stop worrying about. He said we always have our heads down. He said, you know that thing y'all carry in your hand? And he said it go tick, 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 tick. So I'm like, what are you talking about? He said tick, 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 tick. And we like, what the fuck? He making a noise and moving his fingers like tick, tick, tick. I'm like, what the fuck? He talking about cell phones. He like, yeah, those things, cause the old spirit from old days. And he's telling us like, you pay too much attention to the spirit, not spirit to your cell phones and this and that. Just giving us what they call like I don't know how to say it in English, but just basically analyzing, like telling us how what we doing wrong, what we doing right. And I was laughing. He looked at me. He said, "You find everything funny." It is funny because I be laughing at everything. He said, "Is it funny when you having sex in the bed? You be laughing too?" I said, "Ooh, not the man getting sassy with me. Not the spirit man getting sassy with me. You better go back to your room. Don't be coming on Earth being sassy with me." I had one call me a prostitute. I had one call me a prostitute. I said, "How the fuck I'm a prostitute?" Because I don't fuck with no men who don't pay. They ain't paying for porn, but nigga, if we gonna be together, you gotta pay something. I ain't no prostitute. I don't be selling coochie to strangers and shit. Yeah. I told you I gotta do a squirters video. I gotta do a video on squirters because I want to know how many women think they can't squirt or never squirted before. Because I know for a fact. See, if I was gay for real, I would have been out here turning every woman out left and right. But y'all lucky I like men. I love men from head to toe so much. But I feel like every woman could squirt. They just haven't. Most men don't know how to make women squirt, but then some. I ain't gonna lie, and it's just so easy. It's so easy, and it changes everything. That's why when they be saying that most women haven't had an orgasm, I'm like, who? Who never had an orgasm? How? How is that even possible? But some of y'all women, y'all do be laying in bed just and don't just let the dude get his rocks off, and you just taking it and you don't like it. That's your fault. You better teach a dude how to please you, or don't. He can't have fun with you. Don't. That nigga basically just using you as a dog to get off. If you ain't having no experience, if you ain't having no pleasure from it, and then you got nerve to talk about niggas behind their back, but you don't want to let him do it to you. You don't want to lay in there and let him poke you up, and it's not even doing nothing to you. Me, pillow princess? I'm too freaky to be a pillow. I can't just lay there, girl. I like to devour a man from head to toe. That's all I say. I love a man from head to toe, his whole body. I ain't no pillow princess. Oh, you probably mean they pillow princess. But yeah, if you gonna be a pillow princess, a pillow you supposed to still get pleasure. Feel me? I could be a pillow princess sometimes because sometimes men just want to be dominant. He want to do his shit. He want to dominate you and do what he got to do. So sometimes you got to be a pillow princess for the right nigga though. You could be a That's what I said the other night. You teach a man how to please you. He ain't gotta ask you questions. He ain't one of the niggas. You gonna suck my dick? You gonna do this? You gonna do that? Nah. You do it to a nigga whose main priority is about getting your rocks off. And then you could turn into a stone cold freak out of nowhere from him. He don't even know because he earned it. He earned that. He ain't asked for it. He earned it. So you take his soul in return. You take a nigga's soul in return. You feel? So that's how it is. You don't waste your time with no nigga who fucking wasted your time and you laying there faking it. You in there faking it for the nigga. It's your fault, sis. Stop lying to him. Cause that's what sometimes I understand, like, people used to argue back in days, like, oh well, like a chick would be like, oh, cause your dick was little or was whack anyway. And the dude be like, I still fuck though. And I'd be like, you see? They have a point. Cause at one point I'm like, but you getting bad rating. So if you saying you smashed though, you still smashed, but you getting a bad rating. But he don't care about his rating because you didn't care about the rating. You let him smash without pleasing you. Sorry, Golden. Sometimes men let their ego mess them up. Yeah, let me tell you, y'all, I used to have this fine ass Trini man in Brooklyn, right in Flatbush. And he was so fine. His body was so thick. He was just perfect and he was just quiet. I ain't know what that man want to do with me. But he sure showed me what he want to do with me. I swear to God, anytime they call me, yo, you got time to come see me? I ran to Flatbush. I'm not even from Brooklyn, but I ran to Flatbush. That nigga was fine. Oh my God. When he took off his clothes, I said, what he want with me? You show me, she sure showed me what he want with me, and I ain't have no problem. Well, Warrior, my parents ain't talk to me about sex either. I ain't want my parents telling me shit about no damn sex. I don't know how I learned. I think I learned on my own for being a freaky little girl. Cause this how I was a little girl. I used to tell little boys, take your shirt off. Let me see your chest. Let me do this. Just rubbing on niggas' bodies. I'm sorry to whoever mama is mad at me out there. I was out there touching on your sons. They was letting me. Exactly, Ocean. What's so ironic? Ocean too. That's why I be telling people like, this dude I mess with, right? He used to ask me like, why I don't like really kissing on him or going down on him. He didn't eat healthy. Your body don't taste good to me. I can tell when you don't eat healthy, but I see. First of all, he's a turn me off anyway because he was a fat, gluttonous nigga, and that turns me off. You just a greedy ass fat person. You just sitting there eating. You eating junk food, nigga. What? Everything he stole, you wanna go get something to eat. Everything is fried chicken, just from the corner store. I'm like, nigga, I don't eat that. I don't eat corner store food. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat none of that. So I don't eat pizza, Papa John's, none of that. This nigga start asking why I don't do this and this and that to him. Because you eat nasty, nigga. Your diet is nasty. And when I was younger, I met this one boy too. I used to tell him like, Listen, if you want to beat me, you gotta start drinking. I used to tell him because he was drinking alcohol too much that summer. We was young. We was teenagers, like 17, 18. No, 18, 19. I told nigga, if you want me to be active with you, because he was fine. I wanted him. He used to live in Crown Heights. And I told nigga, if you want me to be with you, you gotta quit that. You better start drinking some mango pineapple smoothies. Yeah, because I had got a recipe out of Playboy magazine. I got a book. I got a recipe out of Playboy magazine that said this smoothie make it the man's sperm taste good and be more healthy. I sent that nigga the recipe a few times. I said, yeah, if you don't, you better start drinking this. That nigga was so hyped. He started drinking the whole recipe. He was waiting for me to come visit him, and I ran out of town to Delaware. That nigga was so mad at me. He said I was prepping for you. He was prepping for me, and I never came. That nigga was so mad. He was so mad. Oh God. Oh, that nigga was so mad at me. I feel so bad. That nigga out there bought mangoes and pineapples and blended and everything, and I ain't never come. Oh God. Oh God, please. Oh, oh shit. But yeah, I got that recipe from him, but it went dark. It went dark. I don't know how he got here. Cause this is what I went through. I had to learn. Yeah, I had to learn. That's why. Yeah, when I say I like a body from head to toe, I had to learn a man body from head to toe. Ew, battery ass. Oh no, cause you can even smell like piss when somebody pee and you be like, yeah, it's not. And people think it's just water. It ain't just water. It's what you eat too. That pee reflect what you eat too. It ain't just you need to drink water. The fuck. It can also taste. Yeah, just like I've been reading on studies, y'all, because I'm glad they putting it out more because I've been saying it for a while that a woman's pregnancy is a reflection of the man's sperm. And I've been telling people this. People have miscarriages and they always think, oh, it's the woman can't carry, she can't. No, it's usually the womb growth from the sperm cell is responsible for building that environment for the baby. The egg is there. It's being conceived. But once that reaction occurs, the health of the sperm is still very important for the pregnancy. So miscarriages don't always reflect the women's health. It reflect men's health too. And whether your baby got certain things going on too, it come from the sperm. So you know that's what. Keep your sperm healthy, man. Keep your sperm healthy. It tastes better that way. I don't know about y'all, but I even use nigga sperm for facials. That shit clean your face so clean. Yeah, warrior, you talk about acne? Get a facial from a healthy man's sperm. Yeah, that should make your face nice, bright, and clean, like you went to the spa or something. They appreciated my recommendation. Ooh, uh, oh shit. Yeah, that's true. He could have found somebody else. D. Oh yeah, I inspect. I like to see. I like to see. I like to see. What you heard her say back in the day, Mel? Yes. Yes, Ocean, it's true. A healthy man's sperm don't lie. You rub that shit in your face. That's why I remember the other night when you saying like how some men, they like to get their face wet, whether you a skirt or not, they still like their face wet, right? I be wondering. First of all, I can understand the science behind the smell, but I think it does something to their bed too, and because their bed is be feeling soft after that, it'll feel soft a little after that, and because skirts is not just it's not pure liquid. It got a satin feel to it. It got a satin feeling. So I wonder if that's like any type of protein amino acids like male sperm and then get on your like how it clear your face. I wonder if that's what soften up their bed. Yes, see, God body was over there. Yeah, Silky. God body was over there. He was he said, yeah, my beard finally grew back in. I said, oh, you been getting some chocha juice. You be getting that chocha juice, God body. He over there always showing being buff, showing all his buff videos. Talk about his hair grew back. His beard grew back. I said, yeah, you over there eating chocha juice. Go ahead, grown man shit. I mean, some women do it too. Whatever floats your boat. And out of all people, you know, especially when I used to be in dance hall parties, right? I used to be a big in dance hall. I used to from like what years was those? From 2002, not I said 2002, 2006 to 2012, right? Maybe a little after 12, because my daughter was well, yeah, 12. I used to be, but I've been around Jamaicans my whole life, and still to this day, I think Jamaicans are some of the best eaters. They can deny all they want. You be in a party with a nigga, they singing all the anti poom poom eating songs, and after the club is over, they want to munch. Yeah, they want to munch, so let them munch. They very good munches. For a society that looks down on it so much, man, they got some of the masters over there. They hide it. They hide it. My man doctor said he was my oh your man's doctor said he was the healthiest. No, anti like poom poom eating songs. They bad man no suck pussy. Blah, 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 blah. But that's why I showed that episode of Rolly. That episode, that nigga. See, I don't like that. That's scary to me. When niggas press you, they come. That's like they part of their invitation to you. Like, yeah, let me see what you taste like. Let's. No, nigga, I just met you. What the hell? What you mean? So this is why I have a problem kissing men, y'all. This is exactly why when I was young and I learned that men just go use their mouth willingly on people. And then sometimes they probably even kiss the other girls that's out here using their mouth on anybody. I'm like, nah, kissing for me is sacred. It takes me, that's the hardest thing to get out of me is a kiss on the mouth. Imagine kissing with tongue. Oh my God, I gotta be dead in love with you for your tongue and my tongue to go in each other's mouth. Cause I do not trust niggas' mouths. I swear to God, I'm scared. That's what I'm scared of. Mm-mm. But that's why I can't get mad when a man don't want to wash his face after he go down on you. Cause at least he ain't gonna no other woman face smelling like that. He ain't gonna other woman face smell like a whole different woman. Yeah, so oh yeah, Soca. Yeah, all of our music is freaky. I just put rock on to another genre of Caribbean music. Um um well, the shit's at the tip of my tongue. What I told rock about? Um oh, Bouillon. Bouillon. Power is back on. I don't know. I thought Power was done. I thought they wasn't bring. Oh, they was talking about. I heard a rumor about a new series called Power Origins. But yeah, I just told Rock about Bouillon. Bouillon? Oh my god, that's like from like Grenada, Dominica, the part of the Caribbean that's more French Creole. Their music is very raunchy too. Oh, you mean the Tommy one? Oh, okay. Lady in Red. See, I'm not good with names of the songs. If I hear the song, I probably know it. But girl, I don't be knowing the names of songs to tell you the truth. No matter what genre it is, I suck with the name of the song. Lady in Red. It's not ringing a bell unless you talk. Oh no, you said song, not the lady. Cause Lady Bling, I listen. I mean, Lady Lava. That's what I listen to a lot, mostly right now from Trinidad. Lady Lava, and Classic Fresco. Those are the main two. And but I listen to a lot of Trinities. I'm lying, cause I love Kess. I love Then you got Young Brethren, Lady Lava. There's a few. What's his other dude name? Something Black. Is it Dan Black? I can't remember his name. Yeah, I grew up on yeah, soca music. That's I grew up in that. My parents is big on soca. Girl, Carnival, especially girl. My mother used to make a costume. She was very big on that. That's have junior carnival, big carnival. That's those things made my mother happy as a child. When I was a child. Let me see. How about "Don't Watch My Man"? I don't know the names of the song, but are you? I'm for some reason I have a feeling you talking about. Is it a woman that sing it? Because I think you're talking about Lady Lava. Punta. I did a little punta growing up, because that's my Garifuna side of the family from Honduras. They dance punta. They dance punta. Yeah, I don't know the names of the songs. I'm not good with names of songs. Let me see if I can see it on my other phone. I'm not good with the name of songs. Um, Let me see something. Yeah, and that's why you know what I hated about as far as Caribbean culture too. Like it was at a point one time we used to do what we do on our own, but the social media generation, they sexualize everything now, and it's like they don't understand growing up. Unless you grew up in a church family that was real strict, most West Indian people, we don't look at wine and all of that as sexual. Like it's dancing. Like niggas got self control. A dance is a dance. Like, I used to watch my parents. I grew up in parties, like I said. So my parents used to dance with the opposite sex, right in each other's face. My husband don't mind me either. He'll let me dance with him as long as you're not doing too much. But niggas sexualize the way we dance and say, "Oh, it's too sexual." Nigga, I was popping a wine and everything since I was 5 years old. Me and my brother used to bust wines for money. Cause they used to say my parents had the sweetest waistlines, and that me and my brother inherited from them. Yeah, Belizean. I mean, we don't. That's what I'm saying. We don't dance sexually. It just we dance. It's just dancing. It ain't. It's not. It's not to us. It's not sexual. But like to Americans, like they deem it sexual, and it's like it's just dancing. Yeah, they say. Yeah, man. I got one of the sweetest waistlines. I don't care. I got it from my parents. Yeah, we just got more body movements, and but it ain't really sexual. Like you catch a line off a man, the man ain't. It ain't like thirsty. Like they perverted. You don't feel they meet hard and all that. I mean, some of them do it get out of control, but that's just them. But that's not what it's about. But I do agree that carnival culture is getting more nudity. Like, girl, the uniforms are not even much material anymore. Girl, every year they show more and more body, less and less costume. Yeah, nudity is just something. Like, even when I tell people, I grew up in a nude house. So when I see people talk about things like women walking around the house and her son is there with no clothes on, nigga, my whole house used to be naked with just bottoms on. My father used to walk around with a towel. That's it. Niggas just to be in their underwear. And it wasn't weird to us. I would go to my cousins. If I go to somebody else, I wouldn't be like that. Even to my cousin's house, they were just like that in their house with their parents. But I'm family, but I'm still not that. That's not my house family. So I won't walk around their house like that. But it's not to us. That's just it. It's a body. It's like we don't taboo our bodies to be covered up. Like it's a damn sin to be naked. Like to show your skin. I mean, they say a lot of Caribbean women evil. You know, just like like the passport bros in America. They say the Black American women here too masculine, too this, to that. Niggas always gonna have problem with their women everywhere. But that's another reason I like my my Caribbean men, whether they English Caribbean, Spanish Caribbean, Dutch Caribbean, or what I said, French Caribbean. I like those type of men because for one, they understand my culture more. For two, they cook. They, you know, it's just more compatibility there with what I'm used to. But you got a lot of men, just like in my country, a lot of men don't like the women out here. They say we too rude, we too harsh, or this and that. I don't care. That don't bother me. People have all got their preferences. Cause I really don't like men from my island either. I never was one to beg to date men from my island. Cause it's a small place. I don't know who's family, who's not family, or whatever. None of that. But, let's see, 7:19. Might have to go to eat. I'm hungry, y'all. Oh, the number's going down anyway, so good. I got fed. I'll probably here for a few more minutes. I need to go get me something to eat. Y'all, I haven't ate all day. I haven't ate all day. Oh shit! I got some fish in there from Wade. Wade gave me some fish. I'm gonna go cook that. I got some Japanese sweet potatoes there. I got my purple carrots. I got my leeks. That's all I need. Well, I got my garlic, my shallots. Yeah, I'm about to make some fish tea. And I don't know. I think I want festivals. I don't know. I don't feel like frying nothing though. I'm trying to stay away from carbs. But I need my carbs in the winter because I don't really eat meat like that. Yeah, I just hope I don't know. Like I said, I don't people on this app, people gonna feel how they feel, do what they want. That's what I don't get. I don't see myself. I don't care that much. I don't it doesn't it's irrelevant to care about how niggas on here being their feelings about shit. Because at the same time, it's just back and forth going on for no reason. You and your feeling about somebody else did, and somebody else gonna be feeling about what you did. And this is back and forth, and it's like you would never see me. I don't know what the logic is, but I can't see myself coming online and being upset about what somebody else did, especially when it ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't care. But niggas be going too hard. Like people in here, they be holding on to grudges forever. Niggas be holding on to whatever storylines forever. Niggas be holding on to emotions about people forever. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I'm sick of it too. Cause it's like I can't imagine being online looking for somebody to argue and beef with every day about shit that's irrelevant. It's like nobody pulling up on you anyway. So what's the point? I'm not beefing with a whole bunch of screen names. The fuck? What the fuck I look like? Nigga, if you I'm not crying over what people say about me on here. I'm not gonna cry on here. Oh, this and this said this about you. Or this I don't give a fuck. So I just find it fun. That's like even an I don't know if he was catching like what you call it, if Nola was catching my point. But this I be trying to tell you, when I drop in people's chats and talk, I'm not even being I don't know what to call it, combative, confrontation, none of that. I just asked him a question, but I was joking because I know he didn't say that. I know he didn't say that, so I was joking. But I was like, yeah, I don't think he got it. So he got upset. So I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna explain myself. It was a lot that was said. I guess they wasn't understanding this. So I was like, I ain't even gonna explain it. It is what it is. Because it's not that deep to me. It really ain't. It ain't that deep. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not the one I'm not coming on here arguing and beefing with nobody every day. I keep telling people it's one person on this app I do not like, and that's it, and that's all. I don't even care what he say about me. He come up with a he come up with a whole bunch of shit about me, and I just be laughing like, don't you wish that was the story of my life? Don't you wish that was just it's not? But that's what I just feel like. That's why sometimes y'all will see me catch a break from the sector because I feel like it just encompassed with too much emotions for no reason, and it's too much unnecessary back and forth for no reason. Niggas saying this, niggas saying that. Then people think they can tell other people what to do, but I'm not into telling nobody what to do. So people want you to tell your other people, like if you cool with somebody, oh tell them this or tell them that. I'm not telling nobody shit. What the fuck? We grown, cause can't nobody tell me shit. Yeah, that and I'm very. That's me in real life. That's me in real life. I don't. If I be niggas know. You better shut the fuck up. Cause if you ask me the same question 2 times and I answer you the second time, you better not ask me a fucking third. Don't ask me a fucking third time. Cause I don't like repeating myself. And I hate that I even gotta explain myself to adults sometimes. That shit is annoying. So that's why I be like, listen, I ain't gonna take it serious, especially for that reason too. I know not everybody reading level was up to par, so even reading conveys messages how it could be interpreted in a way you didn't mean for it to be interpreted by people reading it. So that's that's why listen, at the end of the day, the point is I think people need to stop being in their feelings. That's all. Because if you take your feelings out of everything, right, it won't be a fucking problem. It won't be a problem. But people want to feel some type of way about this happened or that happened or somebody said this, somebody said that. Then bring up old shit to talk about new shit, and then comparing your relationship with people compared to other people's relationships with others. It's like when you think it all sounds stupid. Don't it all sound stupid? Don't it all that shit sounds stupid? That's like even when this nigga Brown out there, yeah, because they don't know each other. Look like they will walk past each other. And what's the problem? If I know what you look like, it wouldn't be a problem either. And I'll still walk past you in the street, even though I know what you look like. Speaking about him, like I know what he look like. Do it mean when I walk past him, that I'ma still say something? I know what he look like. That I'ma still say something to him walking past him on the street? No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all look like. I'm not trying to fuck none of y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all look like. The fuck? I don't give a fuck what nobody look like on this bitch. I ain't interested in that way. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. But everybody else has a problem with every little thing. But my thing is, right, there'll be this person that got this problem with something, then another person got a problem with something, then that person don't like that person that got another problem with something, so they have a problem with that person having another problem with something, but they would say, oh, but you ain't have a problem with this person or over this thing. It's like, what the fuck? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? This shit is dumb. The niggas want to be prayer warriors. Niggas want to be advocates and fighting for justice and doing all these things come out about it, and it's just stupid. It's just fucking stupid. And so I'm like, listen, I can't. If y'all see that one person that was in the chat, apply pressure. He came from where y'all see the 050 on my name. Yeah, I come from 050. We knew most of us are New Yorkers. We could talk shit and it's not that deep. Niggas know how to talk shit and keep it moving. Cause it's just rec time. That's all it is. It's rec time. So niggas ain't gonna be all on they feel, oh, so this or even keep bringing that shit up. So, I don't just like I know people don't understand me in full totality. That's fine with me. Cause I'm not looking for nobody to understand me in totality. And just like I don't understand everybody else and why they are the way they are. That's not my problem to worry about understanding because I don't care. So then everybody should be on the same accord. But they don't care why somebody else do what they do. That's just how I look at it. You ain't gonna see me stressing about shit over YouTube. Niggas say what they want to do with it. I don't care. And I don't duck from no real smoke. I don't duck from no real smoke. But do we even gotta go there? I mean, if niggas want to be ignorant, take it there. Of course, I could match energy, but I'm not gonna invite it or enforce it. I'm not gonna invite it or enforce it. So I just don't care. That if you can't sit down with that and you think you want to take the extra mile over that over something over YouTube or what people how they be in their feelings doing shit whether they will try to dock somebody or go ahead and try me. But at the end of the day, you the one in your feelings. I didn't reach out to you or dox you or do nothing because you're in your feelings. So that just showed me you're a big mad. You're a big mad because now you didn't get the whatever result you wanted. Now you gotta take an extra mile. It gotta become personal in real life. I wish I would take YouTube drama into my real life. Are you fucking kidding me? Cause shit, y'all would have a whole lot to say about me in real life. I know that for a fact. Cause I'm totally disrespectful. I'm disrespectful as fuck. And I don't care about nobody's feelings in real life. I don't care about your children. I don't care about none of that. Now, do I look to harm children? No. But there's some badass children out here who wasn't raised right. And they gotta be dealt with accordingly. Because their parents haven't dealt with them accordingly. So they gonna meet the right adult to give them that ass whoop they deserved a long time ago. Just like my father. My father don't give a fuck. He'll curse your fucking kid out and tell you to go get whoever. My father don't play. Don't play with his great. I see him curse plenty of my friends out. My brother friends, they parents. What I remember, my friend had one of my friends had a gay parent. Her mother had a dyke girlfriend. My father told the dyke girlfriend, "You want to be a man? I'll slap the shit out you. You want to be the man? You want to be the man? Cause that bush lady kept fucking bothering me, poking at me. Even my mother was tired of her, and my dad told her she ain't fighting to a woman, so he gonna slap the manly one. Yeah, so that's just what it is. I don't play with my real life. I don't play with my family, and I don't play with my respect in real life. And I keep thinking shit is a joke. I keep thinking somebody got something to prove to y'all. If somebody make the news from y'all shit, y'all gonna be like, "Oh, you see what happened?" I ain't talking about no Las Vegas and shit, none of that. But I'm just saying in general. Just because crazy things happen online, then they go viral about it. You know, a lot of people do crazy shit responding off the internet. That's why I'm glad I grew up in the real world where I wasn't raised on no internet. And I try to raise my daughter that way. You don't be attached to no internet what goes on there. Because there's still a real world that exists out here. I think social media is one of the biggest downfalls of society right now. Like how industrial killed the world, started killing off the world in the whatever what 1400s so whatever industrialization, slavery, and then now social media. Yep, just messing up society. It's a gift and a curse. And niggas talking about I come from a third world country. A lot of this internet shit that we use today, like a advanced Google search, that was invented by a man from my country. The internet global search, that was invented by a man from my country. Yes, it was. So we won't have a worldwide general web of Google. I mean, not a Google search. What you call it? Just a search. The color of everything. That was invented by this dude from our country. It's hard for me to that because I come from the real world. Yeah, exactly, Golden. That's what I'm saying. Like the stuff that happened on here, that's why I'm like, listen, it wouldn't play like this in the real world because in the real world it's different. It'll be hands, feet, bullets, knives, everything going on. If this shit passed over in the real world, but it's not. So that's why I try to be like, listen, I'm not getting attached to no bullshit because that's what it is bullshit. That shit, it ain't no threat to my life. Different. But just over words and what's happening on the internet, nah. Nah. And that's why people always talk about, oh, how do you so I've been this way. That's why I keep saying I don't post. Let me tell y'all, I got so many identities. It is what it is. I got so many identities. Right? Then two. I don't post nothing recent in my life. Everything, if I'm not one of the person when I go everywhere, my phone is in my hand. I'm not down to take a picture or view or record anything at a spur of the moment like most people are. That's why I don't have a lot of pictures about things. I don't have a lot of pictures about things because I'm not quick to pull out my phone and take pictures. I just didn't grow up in a time like that. Like where everything was picture worthy to stop and take a picture of. So I didn't catch up with that. I don't. That's a thing. I know I can adapt to because it just ain't in me to care about taking pictures and showing everything I do and where I go. I can't do. I forget. Niggas be like, oh, you went out. You ain't taking no pictures. No, I forgot. So you better find me in a picture of somebody else that was there taking pictures. But I forgot. By the time the event over, I done damn forgot. Take pictures. I done forgot. So I'm not attached to those things. I'm always ahead of. I'm ahead of myself. Period. So I me know who I am about my identity and keeping my real identity private, which is why you will never find my legal name on nothing on the internet, right? Like none of my social media. I remember even Facebook, right? I was beefing with somebody and I had one of those fake names up, and that's when Facebook changed the rules, like, oh, you gotta put your real name. Who you talking to? Facebook hit me up and tell me I had to change my name and show ID and all that. I said, who Facebook think they talking to? I hit them with the boo boo. I ain't telling my secret, but I hit them with the this is what it is. This is how it is. And this is how it's gonna stay. It is. They left me alone. Facebook left me alone. I never gave them my ID. You're not getting my fucking ID. I would. You're not, and you're not getting my real name. So, it is what it is. So I know how to deal with social media and how my privacy. It is what it is. Yeah. So and people want to dig up. I don't be interested in digging up people unless I have to. But like I said, I know what I'm doing. I've been this way before there was an internet with hiding my. I told you I wanted to be a hit woman for real. I want to I'll be a professional, and I know you always had to have. You had to bury your old identity. That's what you had to do. And you couldn't have no relationship. You couldn't have no loved ones because you would compromise them. It is what it is. And I'm not limited to no environment. I'm comfortable in the city. I'm comfortable in the country. I'm comfortable in the coastal village. I'm comfortable in the mountains. I'm comfortable in the desert. I know how to adapt to my environment. I know how to survive without a supermarket. I know how to survive without with stores. Period. That's just it. So what I know about myself, what I'm capable of. You think I worry about people on the internet and how they feel about what and this and this, and then they want to take it further or whatever. I don't niggas on here just be beefing. I don't know if I ever seen anybody take it further, but I know it happens from being on other platforms of guests. But at the end of the day, my point is, people gonna do what they want, just like you gonna do what you want. What you gonna what is there to beef about it for? What is there to beef about it for? That's what I'm. Oh, cop. Oh, remember before they were trying to say I don't know, was it Brown? Oh, you ain't defending your friend, this and that. First of all, we all adults. Two, I don't really come to your chats to fight for myself. So what I like come and fight for somebody else? Cause I move different, so I can't think how I think for myself for everybody else. Cause everybody else think of different ways they protect themselves or how to defend themselves. So who am I to get in the way of that? We all grown. Niggas be acting like this some school group shit. Like we got crews and we got real crews and squads and niggas is in real gangs and shit. No. Now you got certain people that fuck with certain people. That's obvious. But all the online war, they want to say this versus that, and us over there and you over there. That shit is corny to me, bro. That shit is so corny. That shit is so corny. People gonna say what they want. You ever see me coming here crying about what somebody said to me or lied to me about? No, not me. People gonna say what they want. If I feel like addressing them or breaking shit down, then I'll do it. But I'm not obligated to. There's plenty of things I would never clear up. I'm not clearing shit up about nothing. Niggas kept calling me gay. I embraced it. I'm gay. Oh, niggas think I had something going on with Wade. Okay, I changed my name to Mrs. Wade Lewis. Yeah, Mrs. Wade Lewis. Then the same nigga asking about my man. Why you going to lie worrying about my man? That's not on YouTube. And then you the main dude that like to call people an adulterer. What you worrying about my man for? How about if I'm cheating on him? What you gonna go in on me too for being an adulterer? Cause why do you think that you calling me an adulterer? Why would you think I care? Why would you think that's hurtful to me or shaming me or anything? I don't know. But you calling me that, what makes you think that would hurt my feelings anyway and get me riled up and this and that? You can have your opinion about whatever, but you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. And if people just understand, everybody gonna have their opinion about everything. It's never gonna end. So getting upset with people's opinions, I don't get it. I don't get it. Because even Lotus said that. That's why when Lotus is over there talking and shit, making it make sense, I said exactly. Exactly, right? But they the spiritual ones. I don't come out here throwing my spirituality at people either. Because that's a very strong gift I've had since a little kid that always worked to my advantage my whole life. You know? And even when it's funny, I used to mod yeah, I see my name 050, the nigga who started that channel. And I used to mod for him. He talk buku shit. He disrespectful too. He from New York. And I think he got upset one time because I said something about Islam. I told him, I said, nigga, I grew up Muslim. I don't give a fuck about no Islam. I told that somebody in his chat. That nigga went off. He got mad. He went off about it because he Muslim. So I gotta understand. I'm like, nigga, why you got so mad? He apologized for getting so mad. Cause I told him in the chat, I said, nigga, I ain't get mad when you said fuck this and this and that. You said that's my religion. And maybe you didn't know that was my religion, but that is my religion. And when you said it, I didn't get mad. You the one scared of it. You the one scared of it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Islam. So why you so upset? I was explaining to somebody to the chat why I'm not no longer Muslim. He apologized. He apologized for whatever it was. I ain't getting my feelings about it either though. When he said fuck mine's right, because I don't care. It's my life, what I do, and it works for me. It works for me. This is something I stand firm about too, because I take pride that my ancestors weren't oppressed and converted to be things they're not. That's why I take pride in that. It's a lot of things I take pride in traditionally, and keeping things going traditionally through blood, because so many people got their traditions wiped away from them. So many people got their traditions, their heritage, their names wiped away from them. So that now they got colonizer names, colonizer beliefs, colonizer everything. So I don't fault them for that, but that's why I like being who I am and what I do, because I take pride that I still holding on to that. I still have that. A lot of people don't even know where their family come from, much alone their family history, what wars their ancestors fought in, where their ancestors lived at. A lot of people don't even know their own family history. Niggas probably know the most their great grandmother's generation. So I don't fault nobody for that. But at the same time, that's why I don't worry about what other people do. Everybody ain't got their own story. Everybody got their own story of how they are, who they became to be. As long as you know who you are as a person. Yeah, I know who I am. Right. Exactly. So that's I'm like, man, people saying they want to end this beef, whatever, whatever. I done heard this. I heard all this shit before. I'm the type person, I don't believe in what nobody say. Anyway, I believe when I see it. But at the end of the day, it ain't like I'm like I'm gonna put in my head. Oh yeah, they said they gonna stop. No, I know they said it, but do I believe them? No, and it ain't about trust. It's just about patterns. And to me, seeing is believing. Just like if you're gonna be with a man in a relationship, right? They could tell you anything. Oh, I'm a good guy, do this and that. But if they ain't showing you, then what's the point in talking about it? So at the end of the day, like I said, everybody gonna be themselves. What other people do is out of my control and out of my interest. Now I'ma watch like everybody else. If you put it publicly, yeah. Just before social media, right? If you lived around a block and something happened, the whole neighborhood knew your business. They're gonna talk about it. And it's just simple as that. People gonna talk. Just like you talking about what people talking about is the same thing. Oh, cause y'all be over there talking about this and all that. And yeah, this nigga always I don't even know what he said, cause I ain't even listen to the whole thing. All it says is a cop of men. Or what kind of man she got. So I'm like, nigga, it ain't you. My man ain't like you. So what you worried about it? My man ain't like Tintin. He ain't like your little boyfriend you miss. So what you worried about it for? What you worried about it for? What you worried about my man for? That's not on this internet. He don't know you exist, nigga. He don't know you exist. He not on here acting like a male groupie. And it's funny because my man know a lot of famous people because his company offers a service that nobody else offer in my island, right? And so even when we get tourists or events on my island, he meets all these people because he's the only one with that business on the whole island. And it's a good business. You think he come to me? Yeah, I met this person this day. I saw this person. He ain't acting like no male groupie. And he younger than this nigga. He younger than me. My man is what, 32? He gonna be 33? Yeah, like, come on. Like, I want no nigga groupie. I think I said it before, but I used to go around with a rapper. I used to be part of his entourage. And he hated male groupies. He hated going to any venue and all the men rushing the front to get in front of the women. He ain't like that. So if your establishment ain't have the men in control and letting the women run up, like, be up in the front, they trying to get to the front, he was not going to perform at that venue. Cause a lot of niggas these days are weird. Y'all niggas are weird. Now y'all just different, and it's unnatural the route y'all going, the way y'all going. Niggas don't like male groupies. I can't I don't think nobody like groupies. Period. But imagine somebody know you famous, and there's a nigga out there saying, "Yeah, I know this nigga. Yeah, cause I know him. Yeah, cause I sit around people." You gonna be like, "Damn, that nigga weird. Why he so hype over sitting next to me? Why he so hype about knowing me? The fuck is his problem?" I don't like that shit either. I like to be viewed as I'm a person like everybody else. I'm just different. Don't look up to me. Please don't look up to me. Please don't. I don't like that. Don't look up to me. But another grown ass man. Oh my god. You be like, yeah, I know this person. I know that. I said, oh my god. I really think the more he talked, that dude talked, I realized something is definitely wrong with him. I don't know if he was a sheltered kid growing up, if he didn't get or something, but something is very awkward with him. So, and the fact that he has to be, and his motto, he say it. He's like his own biggest fan. Like the nigga gotta talk to himself and laugh at some. I think that's why he missed Tim Tim. He ain't got nobody else who understand that. They like to talk to themselves from a different personality type. That's probably why he missed him. They gotta get it together too. I ain't gonna. I'm proud of Tim Tim though. Like I said, we seen it. We seen it when Tim Tim was trying to separate himself. That's when he started going live talking shit on his own page, and he didn't give that mod stick, right? I knew he was separating because he was dropping less and less in Brown Eye Chat. Then Brown Eye go over there chasing him like he his fucking baby mother. Like Tim Tim left him over there with the baby and him all alone with no milk and no money. The fuck? And that's another one. He's weird too because he's so obsessed over baddies online. He obsessed with baddies online that he be so obsessed over troll pictures, not even realize he thinking they a baddie that want to talk to him. That's a whole troll picture, dummy. That's a whole troll account, dummy. But you get real women in real life, but you're excited about a whole bunch of random handles and profile pictures coming in your chat. You so excited. What? Are you crazy? Something really wrong there. Something wrong with that. That's crazy. But go tell Sonny she need dick. Look like you need some too. Where you over there acting? You definitely you act like you crying for it, nigga. The fuck? These niggas is crazy. And the niggas is so mad at Marcus. I didn't even learn that from Marcus. Like Marcus is gonna do him, no matter how you feel about it, and so that applies to everybody else. Marcus is gonna do him, no matter what you feel about him or what he does. He gonna do him. So what's the point of keep getting angry about it for? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why I didn't tune into Quita either. She's gonna be who she gonna be. That's just it. People gonna be who they are. The fact that you mad about a whole stranger being who they are is crazy to me. But anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. Let me see. Tokyo is copper. Never have I ever seen anything like those guys in my life. It's weird. My husband comes home to shower and relax. Then, yeah. See, I like sex. I like sex. When I get home, I just want sex. That's all I want. I want a nice shower or a nice tub soak, and we have sex. That's it. Till we fall out. As long as everything else is done, Yeah, we got. Yeah, that's how my husband was. That's why my husband didn't really want me to do much work. Right? He felt like if I didn't have to go to work, and if I didn't have to go work and come home and still do chores, that by the time he come home, I won't be too tired for him. And I told him I don't get tired. Like I'm not that type of person. But he didn't want me to take on no heavy loads because that's what he thought. So he used to be the one cook. He cleaned the house and everything. He don't want me to do nothing. He don't want me to lift a finger. So I'm like, damn, nigga, like I ain't handicapped, I ain't disabled. I know how to fucking maintain a house. I know how to cook. I know how to do my shit. Like I'm not one that woman be like, oh, I feel like a slave. No, I'm not one of those. I like a clean house too. I like a clean house too, and I'm very picky about how I clean my way. I like because I'm a germaphobe, so I like to bleach down. I like to use things with that kill germs. The label said kill HIV germs, all those germs. Those are things I like. Industrial fucking strength cleaners and all that because I'm a germaphobic, and I yes, everything getting fucking sanitized every day. That's how I like it. But he didn't want me to do nothing because that's what he's worried about. I'm be too tired for sex, and I was like, I feel bad for him because I was like, poor thing. His last woman, she didn't even work, and she was too tired for him. But like I told him, that lady he was with was a hoe. She was cheating on him. He should have never went with that older lady. She took advantage of him. That bitch was in her 50s. I felt too old to be talking to him. I was already in my low 30s. Well, not low 30s, but 30s. Not her. She was in her 50s, over her 50s at that time, taking advantage of him. And that's even the aunt told her, like, what you want with my nephew? If you don't want to give him no sex, he a young man, he needs sex. Your ass don't belong with him anyway. Until and then my husband met his match. I'm the one asking him more. He asking me more than he asking me. But at least he tried to. He ain't have no problem keeping up. If I asked him, some niggas would be like, "Oh, well, I had one dude like that my whole life, and I just cheated on him the whole time because I told him I was gonna cheat on him. Cause I don't know what you want to be around me for, and I don't understand you. Either you gay or something wrong with you. So I'm gonna go find something else. He ain't care as long as he ain't know and see it in front of him. Until one day he went through my phone and I seen his whole attitude change. And when I picked up my phone, I know I didn't leave my phone on that page. So he was in my inbox and he saw a message to somebody. That shit upset him. He like, oh, I'm never going through your phone again. I promise. I don't want to see that shit. I don't care. Yeah, because I don't go through your phone. I don't go through niggas' phones. Now I'm not saying I won't ever won't, because if I feel a hunch or about something, you acting weird, I'm going through your phone. But I don't go through those things. I don't go through those things. Shit, me and my niggas be sharing phones. Niggas be telling me to answer their phone and shit. Can you answer my phone for me? And I don't even want to answer my own phone. So what we want? I'm not fucking monitoring your phone. I don't even want to monitor my own phone. I'm not that insecure or controlling. And that's because most men I've been with respect me. They'll be the ones that offer the transparency so I don't have to ask. Like you know how you first get a guy, every new movement he make, he telling you or he's showing you where he at. He telling you his next step and this step. He telling you everything. And then he want to show you his whole phone and everything or give you access to his phone. So I don't have those insecure problems where I'm like, oh, I gotta go check this or where you at or this and that. I don't have those issues with men. Men usually open up that side of themselves to me without me asking. It's a respect thing, I guess. It's a respect thing. Because I'm the one horrible with that. I'm the one like, you wanna go through my phone for what? But I don't have no problem doing it. But it's just weird to me, like, because they want that transparency back for the same time, and I don't want to answer my phone every day and say where I'm at. But good thing now, we can share locations with people, right? So I ain't gotta pick up my phone and announce where I'm at all the time, and you ain't gotta call me and announce where you at all the time. Cause I still don't care that much either to be clocking no man's every movement. I don't care. But whatever, yeah. So that's just not me in real life to be controlling, to be worried, none of that. But I'm about to go make me some food. About to be 8 o'clock. Well, it is 8 o'clock. I want to take a shower too. I ain't have no I want to unstuff my nose. I'm gonna take a steam shower. Feel like my nose getting stuffy, y'all. With some menthol crystals. Oh my god. So excuse me. I'll see y'all around these YouTube streets. Thank y'all for checking in, sitting here talking with me and everything. It helped me calm down because I was ready to go. I ain't gonna tell. I'm telling y'all, girl. I was ready to go and find that ACS lady and her whole family. All right, Vibes Queen. I'm closing on now. Anyway, I appreciate you, Miss D, VQ, Clarissa, Platt was here, Boria, Black Diamond, Mel Open, The Dirty Golden. Who else? I say Warrior. Warrior D Black. Who else was here? Rack was here. Dre was here. Wade was here earlier. I think did I see Champagne and Sunshine? Applied Pressure. And I appreciate all y'all. Take care. Have a good night.